Happy Saturday, everybody. Episode 267. No Edits Crypto. A lot going on today. We saw a huge rise after I did my show yesterday. It had already begun, but we saw about a $15 billion rise in the total market cap yesterday, and a small to moderate size pullback now this morning, and into the afternoon now we're starting to see green again. So hopefully we're on our way back up to test that 6K bound this weekend and just get this over with. I'm ready to see us break 6K already. But first story today is the New York Attorney General, and Bitfinex says Bitfinex should be made to disclose Tether deal documents. New York prosecutors have struck back at cryptocurrency exchange provider Bitfinex, telling a local court that they believe the company should be made to turn over documents outlining a nearly $900 million line of credit offered by stablecoin issuer Tether. The New York Attorney General's first sued Bitfinex and Tether for all documents pertaining to an alleged loss of $850 million by the exchange on April 25th, at the time making public that a $625 million loan and another $900 million line of credit had been approved by Tether to provide to help Bitfinex maintain operations in lieu of its lack of immediate funding. The filing is the latest in an ongoing battle between the New York Attorney General and iFinex, the parent company that owns both Bitfinex and Tether, that began earlier this April. At the time, the New York Attorney General accused Bitfinex of not being open with Tether's customers about its move to secure nearly $1 billion from the company's funds as part of a loan. iFinex has claimed that the terms were created at arm's length in a deal involving independent representation for both companies. So that drama continues, and a lot of people now calling for Tether to be taken off the, separated from these exchanges. So a lot of drama going on there. We will wait and see what happens. Whale, this is a huge story, really good story for Bitcoin, positive news. Whale moves $230 million for 57 cents using Bitcoin. A Bitcoin whale has moved 40,000 Bitcoin, $229 million from one Bitcoin address to another on May 1st for a negligible network fee. A Bitcoin whale moved over 40,000 Bitcoin, 202 million moved from one address to another. There are some theories floating around on Twitter as to who this whale is. This is via the Bitcoinist. Some people have speculated on Twitter that the whale is Bitcoin Talk user Loaded, who is a well-known poster on the forum. Loaded is well known for his posts on the forum, as he is for his stash of 40,000 Bitcoin. Further theories float around on the forum itself that it was Loaded who made the transaction, although the user has not confirmed or denied that he made the transaction. It should be noted that the Bitcoin address shows a pattern of moving from one address to another for no apparent reason, according to the transaction history on blockchain.com. Another thing to note is that the first three characters of the address, BC1, means that the address is using segregated witness protocol that currently accounts for 40% of all Bitcoin transactions, according to the transactionfee.info. SegWit is a protocol that was introduced. SegWit was a protocol that was introduced on the 23rd of August to make Bitcoin transactions faster and cheaper. The amount of money used to move the 292 million was only 57 cents, according to data. As the Bitcoinist reported earlier, Bitcoin fees are often mismatched with how much the user should actually be paying. This mistake, according to researchers, was due to the fact that consumer wallets appear to be incorrectly estimating the required fee. So, it's kind of funny. Although the 40,000 Bitcoin transaction is no small amount, it pales in comparison to the transaction that occurred on January 10th of this year. A total of 130,000 Bitcoin, $742 million was sent from one address to another. So, it's pretty insane to watch these large money transfers being taking place, even if it is from one wallet to another and somebody's just moving their own money around for whatever arbitrary reason. Third story is crypto market. As I noted, jumps 15 billion. The total crypto market cap jumped more than 15 billion in the last 3 days. Bitcoin price rallied more than 5% and traded above the $5,800 resistance level. Litecoin price was up around 6% and broke key 75 and 78 point resistances. Bitcoin Cash rallied more than 12% and broke the main 295 and 300 price resistance. A little analysis on price with Bitcoin Cash. It started a strong upward move and broke the 280, 290, 295 resistant level against USD. BCH USD broke the main $300 resistance level and is currently trading with a strong bullish bias. So this was actually pre-show. So right now we've seen a dip in the market a little bit, as I noted. Bitcoin's still over 5,600 though, so I think that's important that we hold that. If we're going to keep heading upward to test that and break that $6,000 barriers. We're pretty close, and on some exchanges actually broke through it yesterday. Bitcoin at $5,677.06, down 2.48%, but in the green for the hourly, up 0.78. Ethereum down 5.42%, $161.95. Bitcoin Cash down 4.1%, $282.46. Dip below 280 momentarily, back over 280 on the hourly. It's up over 1%. Litecoin down 4.56%, $76.38. EOS down 5.41%, $4.88. Monero down 5.28%, $65.79. Dash down 2.9%, $119.42. Ethereum Classic down 6.56%, $5.73. Neo down 6.63%, $9.46 to Steem, which I'm still very long in, even though we have seen better days, down 6.47% at 34 cents. And lastly, Flash, currently at 0.0038 cent, and down 0.176%, but up 5.15% hourly against fiat. Into Bitcoin dominance, which has risen over 55%. It was an even 55 yesterday when I did the show, up to 55.59%. To aggregate market cap, $180,605,999,996. So let's hope we continue to see green the rest of the day after some people took some profits, it looks like, in the morning and late last night hours. Everyone have a good Saturday.